people. You're threatening to violently force some arbitrary bullshit will.
Hey, let's take the stairway.
You guys want to take the stairs? Fuck you, Sam.
Let's take the stairway. Let's exercise these security guards. That's what I think we ought to do. What do you think, Brandon?
We don't need your permission.
We don't need permission.
Nazi dick.
That's what this ruling says. 6 years ago,
The easy way or the hard way.
6 years ago, I got a ruling that says I don't need permission.
Here's the bottom line, Jason.
That's when I was under injunction harassment.
You're done.
When I was under the injunction, you couldn't even do what you're doing to me.
I've never argued with you.
I know, but we're not gonna argue.
We're about to
with
bring
anybody.
real lawyers in to deal with your fucking
I'm
stupid
okay with
ass.
that. If that's what you think you need to do, please do that.
And God forbid the people get sick.
I already got the lawsuit right here.
And start fighting back that way too.
I'll hang out with you, Dick, 'cause I'm curious as hell.
What's up, boss?
I know you're mad. All right,
It's not about, God,
No, I get it. My
This is
concern right
important.
now
This-
is the court going on. That's what I'm concerned about right now, is the other hearings. That's what I'm worried about right now.
it's as simple as this. These aren't private hearings. North Korea does it. North Korea, Russia, they do secret hearings. China does secret
I know
hearings.
it's not the Star Chamber. I
No,
get it.
none of these guys ever come in here and actually cause a problem. It's always the judges, Dick Tracy and the police that come in and
That's
try to
the thing.
escalate things
I'm
and cause a
certain,
problem.
I'm certain, just like Mark Kelly, he posted a video he filmed 3 years ago, 4 years ago. And nobody ever knew, because he did it, he didn't cause a big stink, he wasn't loud, he wasn't putting cameras in people's face.
You know what I did
He
this-
came in and took care of his business and left.
You know what I did this morning? I streamed a hearing I had in the 10th Circuit of Appeals live.
Yeah.
The court streams it live. It's public. It's supposed to be public. These are matters of public interest. The entire world needs to see exactly what's going on in every single one of these courtrooms at all times.
I
It's-
agree.
It's
I
in the
agree
interest of
most instances.
justice.
I do think there's exceptions.
I do too. And if we want to talk about reasonable exceptions, the higher courts have talked about it.
Right.
Not filming victims, especially child victims. You know, but
That
we're
makes
not-
sense.
But none of the stuff that's going on here is about reasonable restrictions. None of it. It's
Right.
about they don't like Mark, and I get it. He's annoying, man. So am I. So is he.
No, I've watched a lot of your stuff, actually. I like most of it, a lot of it, but it's behavior that goes along with the filming.
Yeah, your behavior.
That becomes the
You mean
issue.
the judge saying that he
No,
had to do it?
I'm talking about 5, 6 people putting their phones in other members of the public that I don't know, and
In their faces?
Your
And it
failure
just-
to comprehend these matters, though, doesn't change.
Yeah,
Doesn't
well,
change what's right and wrong, and doesn't change that transparency needs to happen.
December 6th,
That's the bottom
2018.
I know, but I think, like,
Read
for
that
you,
ruling.
you oftentimes are very specific and targeted, and many times.
And I'm going to specifically
But I
target
think
what's
that-
going
I
on right
think a
here.
lot
That's
of-
what I'm
I
here
think
for.
a lot of times they come in and do as much harm to the court as they do good. I mean, if you find corruption and you address it, I think that's good. I think that's a healthy thing. But I don't think that it's good to come in and be destructive. Like, think that everybody
But listen,
that works here.
You guys are making me
When
come
a
here.
judge
But not
tells you
everybody
can't-
is
you can't go
corrupt.
like
I mean,
this
there's
when you're
good
watching
people
a
too.
when you're watching a court happen.
There's a lot of good people that work.
Is there a rule saying they can't shake my head?
Hey, you know what, there's-
Is there a rule?
That I
Are you ready
can't
to
shake
go?
my head? We just got kicked out of the court for just.
Ready to go downstairs?
That's all he
He's
did.
just trying to maintain the quorum.
No, he's not.
Quorum, that's
No,
not.
he's not.
He could have told me to take my hat off or something. If you can't take your head, no.
I got a ruling
Get out of my
already.
courtroom.
I understand you guys.
Fuck him. He thinks just because you put that robe on, you think you're a fucking hard ass?
Hey.
No, it doesn't make you anybody more powerful than any one of us, in my opinion. I think, well, I'll just keep my thoughts to myself.
By the way, I was calling him Dick because that's his name. Dick Tracy is his actual name. So anybody who thinks I was just calling him a dick,
Yeah.
he is a dick, but he's Dick.
And I did,
He's the dick,
Did you
right?
offer him a
he,
body dicks?
yeah, I got a bag of dicks.
Which one are you going in?
Okay.
Going here or no?
What's going on with Brandon?
I'll give Brandon a bag of dicks.
Brandon, what's your last name, sir?
Kimmel.
Kimmel.
Used to be badge number 1, now he's something else.
Alright, they changed it
You ever
to
seen a bag of dicks?
M3.
That is a bag of dicks.
Wow.
Show 'em. That's for Dick Tracy. I don't need Dick Tracy, I got a whole bag
They're
of
pretty
them.
good, man, you gotta try one.
I'm good.
Brandon Kimmel, just so you know, I'm directly targeting this bullshit that's going on right here. Over the next few months.
I can't control that.
Well,
I get it.
This the first,
And what I mean by that
this the
is-
first one?
It's the first one.
Yeah, okay.
What I mean by that
But-
is there should be no secrets in the justice system. You want order, you want decorum, I do too. But I'm not gonna tolerate
But this issue was settled.
no broadcasting.
This is my, Judge Gordon's ruling on this court.
And we've got-
On this issue. This is on point with this issue.
No, again,
This is on point.
some of these.
Some of it, I don't know, some of it even I go home and say, man, I could have done it better.
One of the things that I do under the mayor's contract, I'm not going to discuss conversations I have with judges or even my bosses. Now, if it all comes out in a deposition or something like that, that's another story. Which again, I have no issue.
Nothing private, but if you pull that judge aside, you wanna do that shit in front of the people, so that they know that we, you, whoever you represent,
Let's do this. Let's at least get out there where we don't have to worry about.
I don't have to worry about that. That's your worry.
Can somebody take, Kotak's phone?
Where's toe tag at?
I'm gonna go outside and smoke.
Is he in the bathroom? Toe tag?
That judge seemed to think he gets to arbitrarily decide whether we can or can't report. And again, you wanna talk about. I don't know where we're at, where we need to go. Maybe we can sit down and talk about it before we walk road together.
No,
I'm all for it.
But if these
I'm all for fixing things that are wrong, but I'm not for
But if these judges.
undermining.
Just go somewhere else.
I think that
They're
that's.
undermining it themselves. This judge is sitting here.
I think,
Live stream.
Oh, yes, you can.
No, you can't. You need
Hey.
to leave. I'm asking you to leave.
So who's that lady that was recording us the last time?
So I tried to have a meeting with you, but you never showed up. Here, take this paper that I got,
Nobody knows who we're talking about.
this paper right there, hand that to her.
But hey,
So,
anyways.
that's the ruling that you guys should be following.
Yeah, I have a copy of it.
I know. And if you would follow that, we wouldn't be having no problem. This was a ruling when I was under, I had to follow these rules when I was under the order, the injunction. I had 3 injunctions they tried to put on there. And if you look right there, under argument number 2, I won. I don't need permission. You don't need permission from nobody. Even that judge up there that I just saw told me I need permission. He allowed me, but I keep telling you in that thing, I wasn't asking permission. I'm telling you I'm going to.
Well, unfortunately, at Rule 122, the judges have discretion.
No, they
to
don't.
just
Not on
prevent the
H.
distractions
Not
of
on
the
H.
court.
No, they don't on H. They don't.
Actually do. But unfortunately, if you're recording, I need to ask you to leave.
Why would a judge use discretion to keep secrets in the courtroom?
Unfortunately, I need to ask you to leave.
That's a question that I'm asking you.
Why? The
Why
judge,
would the judge use his discretion to try to keep secrets about what's going on in the courtroom? Isn't it public?
you're welcome to attend the hearing, come in person, but unfortunately, video recording is not approved.
I told you I was gonna do it all day today, remember? That's what I meant.
second.
I'm doing a press conference here.
A court of record, don't they record it themselves?
No, we only do audio recording.
Only audio recording? Okay. And you don't think that, as a matter of justice, that all of the, we don't have secret courts in the United States, right? That's something China does, that's something Russia does.
Well,
And
unfortunately,
we
this
trash
courthouse
talk them.
doesn't have that ability yet. Superior Court
Well,
actually
I
has
have the
it.
ability to record for you.
Okay,
I have
well,
the
you
ability
put
to
in a
record
Rule
for myself.
122 request, and we'd be happy
Quite
to.
frankly, your rules they're unjust. Okay, we
They are
don't
rules
need
by the
secret
Arizona
courts.
Supreme
We
Court.
don't need secret courts in the
Well, it
United
is
States of
the rule
America.
from the Arizona
And when your
But you,
judge
that you don't follow. You're not following
I'm
the
asking
rules.
you to leave. Brandon, I'm asking them to leave. They need to
I'm
leave.
asking you to leave.
Brandon, this
This is my
I've been
courthouse.
waiting on. You guys talk like you're cool. You're gonna kick us out.
Can I ask her to leave then first? Why don't you have her leave, and once she leaves, I'll go ahead. I'm asking her to leave. This
We're
is
asking
my
you to
court-
leave, ma'am.
This is my
You have to
courthouse.
leave.
I'm asking her to leave. Go ahead and leave, and then I'll
Unfortunately, I'm an
carry on.
employee of the courthouse.
I don't care what you are. You're an employee? You're a tax leech?
You need to leave now. If you're a
Him
employee of the
too?
courthouse, I've asked you to stop, and you're not stopping, so per our order, you need to leave.
Per my order, you need to leave.
Trespass. I wanna see which cop is gonna trespass me.
Per my order, you need to leave. Because I don't like your attitude, and I don't like the fact that you hate transparency in the courtroom.
It's all right, you've asked them to leave. Can you go to the control room?
Thank you.
You're all trespassed. You have to step outside, everybody.
Hey, how'd you like that chest shot Charles gave you? That was pretty good.
No, that's Teapot. He's not Teapot.
Oh, you're not T-Bot?
No, everyone gets you mixed up with Teapot. That's embarrassing.
I'm guessing when we all come back, we all get arrested for contempt of court next time, right?
I don't know how this is going. Most likely, I don't know how it's
And that's when this really becomes a shit storm. Because
But
that's when
you can definitely record. Hey, Freeman.
all around the country, it's
Hey, Freeman. Freeman, don't go out there yet. You can record in here for sure. So I got the rules and that they gave me. It says in the courthouse when they share. So my ruling, just so you know, came from the Tucson City Court. Well, that's the only business there's court. This, as a courthouse, this has other things in here. So right under the definition that she gave me, it says that a courthouse, only the parts that are used for the court, that applies. It doesn't apply out here. It can't.
This is how wars started. That's absolutely right. This is how the Revolutionary War started, right?
I think it was over tea. But we can definitely do it here, I can tell you that.
You know what? We're just here to broadcast you guys do your thing, and you're gonna exercise violence on us. The more violence you exercise, the more you go to jail, the more tens of thousands of people across the country see it, and get mad. So by all means, man, I'll submit. Do the violence, bro. Do it. Not today. You don't call it violence.